We are demanding for the disbandment of the notorious and anti-Fulani squad, the state security outfit codenamed Operation Rainbow, arrest and prosecute her operatives involved in killing, maiming, arresting, and displacing Fulani communities in Bokos local government.
The coalition of Fulani group take responsibility of the massacre in Plateau, Jos, insisting that the only way to restore peace and reconciliation is that the commander in charge of the army command in Plateau State must be removed or resigns. Your take on this development, taking responsibility of the actions, these barbaric and nefarious actions.
Fulani coalition, who are these Fulani coalition? Which is there's other people backing them up. There's other individuals backing them up, or external forces backing them up. They have link, they have branches that will come together and become this coalition. And what they're asking for, that the commander of Nigerian army in Plateau State should be removed, which means all the whole barrack in Plateau, the supervisor of all the whole barrack in Plateau, reporting to the headquarters, Nigerian Army Defense, should be removed. And watch out, who is this man that they are asking to be removed? Watch him. It's not, maybe it's not from Fulani blood. If it's from Fulani blood, they will not have asked his removal. And they feel maybe one way or the other, this man is working to protect the indigenous people of Plateau, which they don't like. Now, and the Fulani making this, giving this automotive or request, show you that Fulani are the stakeholders. Fulani are the owners. Fulani are to say what will happen in Nigeria, and it will happen. Now, this to show you that when you are passing on the road, see a bird by the roadside, dancing music, something that is hitting that music for the bird, or playing the music for the bird, is behind the forest. This will show that the Fulani are not operating. Fulani herdsmen and killers, terrorists are not operating just like that. There are people in hierarchy, like the emirs, like the sultanas, like religious leaders, imam and alfas. You understand? People in hierarchy in the military, people in the corridor of power, they were aware of what these people are doing, and they never condemn them. They never caution them. This is why these people have upper hand to make a demand like this. Who are they to command Nigeria to remove the man they put in charge to supervise Nigerian army based in Plateau State?
They did it during the Jonathan time, where Ihe was forcefully removed by the demand of the Fulanis that he's taking revenge over the killings of Igbos from 1967 to 1970. And eventually, Ihe was kicked out of the office.
Because Jonathan agreed with them. Because Jonathan don't know the value of power. If Jonathan know that, realize himself that he's a commander-in-chief of Nigerian armed forces and Nigerian civilians, I think Jonathan could not listen to them. Jonathan have every power to follow up over that man that said that thing and pick the man up. Nothing will happen. But Jonathan, because he's a man, a quiet man, a man who don't know the power he has as of that time. If Jonathan knows, Jonathan could have returned Nyelejika, let that heaven fall on earth. When somebody intimidates you, you just fall. there's a difference between intimidation and taking action. Jonathan could have wait and let them take action. Jonathan could have do like Tulumbu, who went and brought France in. Jonathan could have looked for a power that will support him. Although that time America under Joe Biden was against Jonathan, but they see there's other foreign powers. Jonathan could have relied on them to help him. You understand? Look at Tulumbu. Can you give that order to Tulumbu immediately? Look at Buhari. When Buhari was there, do Buhari listen to anybody? Because Buhari knows that what power is. Highest he says he's a power drunk. But he used that power to sustain himself, sustain his region, which give them upper hand now. When people were shouting, Buhari man anybody, he do what he know that he can use power to do. And now, is people not respecting Buhari? Is people, politicians not going to pay him homage, to seek advice for him, because they know that he knows the value of power, whether he uses it wrongly or rightly, he knows the value of power. Not like Jonathan. Now, and this will show you that the Fulanis are not an ascribed that time, that Jonathan is using here to avenge what they did to the Igbos in Biafran war. People, they knew that what they did was wrong. They are conscious condemning them. What they did is wrong. But because of their feel they feel of what they want to achieve, they still stick on it. Why should they cry? That it's a revenge. When it's not a revenge, they are fighting to put things in order.
IPOB have knocked Sultan of Sokoto, saying that he refused to condemn the activities, the killings by the Fulanis, and he is calling for the ban on social media, that social media is a terrorist organization. Your take on this development by the indigenous people of Biafra?
You see, that's why I say I'm a man who loves to say the truth and stand by the truth and follow the truth. Because I know that the truth will set us free. If we agree, indigenous people of Biafra said what is truth. But what of they themselves? They themselves that are blaming Sultan of Sokoto or Emir of Sokoto that he did not condemn Fulani killing. The same Fulani killing in the Hamufu, have they condemned it? The same Fulani killing in Imo State, have they condemned it? The same Fulani killing in Ebonyi State, have they condemned it? The same Fulani killing in Anambra State, have they condemned it? Even in Abia State, is it because LSOT now trying to put this in order? Have IPOB condemned it? If they condemn it, what is the action they took? What is the action? Now you are condemning Emir of Sokoto. It's just like a person leave his own problem, try to solve another person's problem. Let charity begins at home. IPOB, let charity begins at home. What are you doing? I'm Fulani ravaging Igbo land. Going to church, killing people. What IPOB is doing? They betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. John Han betrayed Simon Ekpa. What are they doing? What they should do is crocodile tears. They are hypocrites. You are condemning Sultan of Sokoto. I'm not supporting Sultan of Sokoto. But you yourself, what have you done that give you God to put hand to him? You are crying of Plateau. What is the one that is happening? You say you are defending the people. You say you are agitating for Biafra. What happened to Biafra? IPOB, what are you doing now? Since the whole Nnamdi Kanu, how far have IPOB gone to defend Biafra land? If it's not Simon Ekpa and his autopilot, what have the real IPOB done? Where's the Chike Dozie? Where's the more powerful? Where's the Kongu Ruado? Where's Paul Achebe? Where is Jonas Amoru and co? Where is Nnamdi Kanu wife? Uchechi? Where is Bianca Ojukwu? What are they saying? You can go and go and you effing by effing. Why your own effing? You haven't taken care of your own effing. You are shouting effing by. What concerns you in Plateau? Your home is burning. And want to go defend Plateau. In other hand, Sultan of Sokoto, why are you condemning social media? As IPOB said, Have you condemned your men, your people that are killing entire Nigeria?
He said the killers, he was quoted to say the killers of in Plateau State are unknown before the coalition of the Fulani group admitted that they are responsible. Unless Fulanis are given opportunity to occupy lands, there will be no peace.
Now, if he said that they are unknown and Fulani coalition, which are his children, came and claim, oh, Father, we are the one that did this. What have you done to caution them? What have you done to tell them to stop? Is this one that he said Fulani recently, Plateau recently, is it the one that they are doing? Is it not the one that I saw on a social media that said whosoever fighting Fulani or fighting the herdsmen is fighting Allah? And why can he say that he don't know? Now he said condemn social media, ban them, they are terrorists. Because social media are exposing the evil of Fulani herdsmen, exposing the evil of Fulani terrorists, exposing the evil of Boko Haram, Ishwab. Because there's no way to hide it again. They think that this time will be 1966 to 1970 when they massacre Igbos without anybody showing them. BBC covered them up. Eh? Now the world has become a global village. Anything you do now, social media will carry it out. Let me tell you, if not because of social media, nobody will have known the truth what is happening in Nigeria and other parts of the world. Then you are calling them to ban them. Look, let me tell you, this one may succeed. As far as he's enemy of Sokoto or Sultan of Sokoto, he may succeed because whatever he wants in Nigeria is what is going on. He may succeed to ban social media, not in the world, but in Nigeria. If they see you now, they pass he will use a senator, Akpabio. B. Social media is not in Nigeria. Anybody see you now carrying phone, they will arrest you and check your phone. If care is not taken, it will happen.